Hey y'all, Kelly Whitney here with another thing older black women should tell younger black women and don't. Girls, you must become an expert at observing people. Now you guys know I love these AI generated stories on YouTube. I listened to one today where this actress was going through all of these games. She was persecuted by various forces in her life, from her own mother to her mentor turned lover. She was just being controlled by the industry, this, that. But instead of reacting impulsively, she played the long game, and she played it beautifully. She played on everyone's weakness. All of the power players in her life, she ultimately turned their power to her advantage and managed to secure herself not just a fabulous career in the entertainment industry, but what she really wanted, a successful career in business. Instead of going to people with hands out asking for roles or opportunities, she became the bank, the investor. She was pushing capital to projects that she felt confident about. And that struck me because recently I saw a clip of Robert Greene being interviewed, the author of 48 Laws of Power. He was talking about how you should become a student, an observer of other people. You can't just be self-directed. You must be outwardly focused as well and observe all of the different power players and how they move and what their weaknesses are. And I realized that encouraging that kind of activity may seem to go contra against earlier messages that I've pushed where I talk about how you must be selfish. But these two things do not have to exist in a vacuum. It's not all one or the other. It's both simultaneously together. Being self-directed, along with being a very strong observer of people, will give you a perspective 360, very holistic, where you can dial into what's happening around you and never lose sight of what should be happening within you. I think a lot of times older black women don't talk to younger black women about the need to be an observer and this duality of focusing on oneself and yet remaining dialed into being a student of human nature, because we have not done so. This is a complicated way of thinking and behaving, not that we're not capable of, that many times we have not had the luxury of engaging or indulging in because it's been about survival for us. It's been about fighting against this force and that force and trying not to be pushed around by the whims of the majority. You don't have to live like that. You really don't. You can do both. You can focus on yourself and you can observe others with the intention of mastering the vagaries of human nature. And you should, because I think in that way you can have a full, rich, and compelling life where you prioritize yourself, meet the needs of others, and never lose yourself in the process. And that ends my TED Talk for today. I'll see y'all tomorrow.